Civilization VI has a lot of leaders and civilizations, and I haven't been taking advantage of all of them. Until now. Since the game's launch, I've had my favorites and seldom branched away from them. That's all gonna change as I dive into a new civilization, hopefully once per week, and explore the ins and outs of their unique mechanics. We're gonna start with Genghis Khan and the Mongols. His leader information is on screen now, along with a list of mods that I'm using and my map settings. Without further ado, let's get started. Why'd you call your city Whale Town? Because I've got whales in it. Alright, here we go. This is a perfect place to start. I sort of like this location. We've got access to horses pretty nearby, and because we're playing as Mongolia, horses are the name of the game. I'm excited. I like the way this is going to play out. Got a couple of units that need orders, but it is just our builder. I'm going to put him to sleep and go to the next turn. I usually don't play as any of the warmongering civilizations, especially those that have pretty early game unique military units. So this is going to be interesting for me. I'm looking to try and manipulate the unique combat bonuses that Mongolia gets as best as possible. This is my first time playing as him, so I might not do things perfectly, but I'm definitely looking forward to at least trying to figure this out and possibly learning something along the way. So that's the gist of it. I think the primary thing. Well, we met Shaka of the Zulu Nation. Fun times. All right, there were cops outside making a lot of noise. So one thing about the Mongolian playstyle that's going to be a bit tricky for me to adjust to is the fact that they get tremendous combat bonuses for sending trade routes to other civilizations, and normally I keep my trade routes internal until very, very late in the game, or until after I've kind of established myself and my own defenses. But in order to get the extra combat strength bonuses provided by Genghis Khan's unique benefits, I'm going to have to do different things. I'm going to have to play against my own instincts and my own intuitions. So one thing that's pretty nice is we triggered the Civic Eureka for... Is it a Eureka or is it a... It's a Eureka, right? Oh, whatever. We triggered the boost for foreign trade. So when we do finally discover Shaka Zulu's capital, then we can start sending him trade routes and make use of the bonus to the combat strength, because he's going to be the first person we take out. Now, what's going to be really tricky about taking on Shaka as the first person we fight is his unique unit is a spearman, and my unique unit is a horseman. So his unique unit is a direct counter to mine, which is a bit uncomfortable. So I probably want to take him out before I even get a hold of that, or at least build a couple of swordsmen to go toe-to-toe with his spearmen, or at least attempt. I'm probably going to end up having to have a more balanced military force than I would like. And just like that, we finished Code of Laws. I'm going to put in Discipline and God King so I can get a Pantheon. And there we go. Now our Zulu man is sending out a settler, and it's probably going to be undefended. So what I'm going to do is put my military units right up in his face and hope that he sends it out in a stupid direction so I can capture it. If not, no harm, no foul. It's fine. But it would be really awesome if he made a bad decision with his settler. I would absolutely love that. And just like I would love a goodie hut. Hopefully it's filled with a unit, maybe a builder, a scout. I'll take either one. And we just met Spain. Alright, we got a boost towards state workforce, and we got a promotion for our scout. Not bad. State workforce, it's not particularly difficult to boost on its own, so it's probably not the best thing ever. Unfortunately, he has pulled his settler back into his base, and my goodness, we got a little bit of a turf war going on down here. Spain and the Zulu Nation are kind of settling on top of each other, so that's a bit odd. Or is that the Congo? I can't remember. It doesn't matter. It's probably Spain. And now we've met Catherine, the Queen Mother of France. It's getting a little bit crowded. Now, France, I feel like we could be friends, because France likes to spy on people technically speaking, Genghis Khan spies on people with his trade routes, right? He puts the traders in there. He sets up informants, giving you a combat strength bonus, telling us secrets about the enemy's military. It's like, hey, listen, Bob, he's a good spearman, but he's got a bad leg. Hit him in the leg, you'll win the war. You know, so maybe we should be friends with Katarine. Alright, we finished a scout of... I mean, not a scout. We finished a settler of our own, and the land up to the north seems to be mostly uncontested, so I feel decently comfortable just sending my settler out by itself. It's always very dangerous to send out an unguarded settler, but I'm willing to take the risk. And unfortunately, this Zulu settler is moving in ways that I do not like so much. So what I'm going to do for my next build is go for another warrior. And if he continues marching that thing towards my territory... Alright, no, he's walking it away, but if the opportunity arises for me to kill that thing, I will kill it.
I am fond of pigs. Dogs look up to us. Cats look down on us. Pigs treat us as equals.
Oh, man, you know, I can't believe I forgot all this time to upgrade the whale tile since I finished researching sailing. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me sitting on this builder that I got courtesy of a mod, and I just completely forgot to use it. That's very unfortunate that we weren't making use of that tile, but realistically, I don't think I would have shifted my production off of what it's currently on, so we haven't really lost out on too much, so it's fine. Yeah, we're gonna kill the Zulus. That doesn't even look like... What? Oh my goodness. This is not even a good place to have a city. Well, that's Civ 6 in a nutshell, folks. The AI forward settles the hell out of you, and they put the city in quite possibly the worst location ever. This has no access to fresh water. If it doesn't build an aqueduct to this mountain, it's going to be a nightmare of a city to grow. Unless you're just trying to build farms on every single tile. My goodness, I hate the AI in this game. Alright, one more turn and our settler will be in a good position to make his city. I'm going to put it down right here. Probably don't need the pin as a reminder because the city's going to get settled in the next turn anyway. But it's okay. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to start building 2 more slingers. By the time they're finished, archery should be almost done as well, so then I can upgrade them as soon as archery is ready. So that's going to be the plan. We're going to eliminate the Zulus as quickly as possible, and that'll be that. Then we'll move on to somebody else, probably take out Spain next. I'm going to put my scout on auto explore for the rest of it, and he walks back in the direction that I've already explored manually. Fun times. Boom. Just like that. We've got our second city. I'll call it Horseland. This is a terrible naming scheme. It's not based on anything, really. And I suppose the first thing I should build from here is a builder, because we've got a couple of tiles within our civilization that still need to be improved, and definitely the horse as the strategic research, or as the strategic resource is one of them, because I would love to trigger the boost for horseback riding as soon as possible. And there we go, we improved the whales that we should have improved a long time ago. And after that, I guess I'll bring the builder over to the horses, and then he'll improve it. And we got other stuff to do, but I can't think too far ahead into the future right now. Your people said... You see, this is the thing that I just can never get behind in the Civ AI. I wish so desperately that when they create Civ 7, they allow you to send this message back to the AIs. Because this man settled a city in which his borders are literally touching my city's borders. But I can't say nothing to him. Meanwhile, I settle a city halfway across the freaking map, basically, which is, what, probably about 100 miles away from him. My people are settling too close. Bitch, my people will settle where they please. Moving right along.
Every nation lives by exchanging.
Now, I'm going to build this trade route, and I guess I'm gonna send it to maybe Spain, because as soon as I declare war with Shaka, actually, you know what? What I guess I could do is I could build the trade route, send it to his city, and it automatically establishes a trading post, if I'm remembering correctly, which gives us additional combat strength. Starting a trade route immediately creates a trading post in the destination city. Receive an extra level of diplomatic visibility for possessing a trading post in any city of a civilization. All Mongolian units double their usual combat bonus for having a higher level of diplomatic visibility than their opponent. Yeah, I think if I'm understanding the way this works correctly, and maybe I am, maybe I'm not, then if I send this trading post to one of his cities, it'll establish instantly, and all of my units will get a combat bonus. So I'm just going to go straight to the next turn. Going to skip 2 in a row. My scout found a city-state. Fun time. Stockholm. And our trade route is finished. It's going to get destroyed as soon as the war starts, and that's fine. I kind of want that to happen. At least well, yeah, I mean, I guess I want that to happen. So I sent the trade route out, and then if we go to the trading thingy, does it say I have a post? I forgot how to check that. I don't remember how to do it, but I'm just gonna assume that the mechanic is working as intended. And with that, I'm gonna upgrade all of my slingers into archers. Boom, boom, boom. Boost towards machinery. Fun times. And we'll set course for horseback riding and build the camp, or the pasture rather. That's going to trigger the boost. The builder is going to have his final charge consumed. Now the trick here, I don't want to start building horsemen until I have a barracks and my unique building up and running, because the unique building, it gives all my heavy and light cavalry 1 additional movement. And I'm assuming that's only after they get trained in a city that has the unique building. So I want to wait on building the actual units for a while, but just having access to them right now seems like it'd be pretty nice. So I'll just churn out another warrior just to bolster my lines, and we're going to declare war in the next turn.